Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another video of the F1 2021 mod. Today we're going to be doing the Aston Martin racing gameplay where, they announced earlier that their colours will be the British Racing Green, which is this dark green here, along with pink. Now, in my mind, when I was thinking about the pink, I was thinking, yes, dark green, light pink scenario, but I am having second thoughts about the thing. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. As I say, I haven't really got to the finale of this. It's sort of train of thought really whether I'm happy with it. It does look better out on the track though. You can with the pink number. Unfortunately, I can't separate the numbers into two. Whatever number is on the side. It's on the thing, but yeah, we've added the Aston Martin logo and we've replaced pretty much Sergio Perez's sponsors with the Aston Martin, the AMR logo somewhere on the car, not very major, and also VistaJet as well, because they're a sponsor for Sebastian Vettel in real life. And also I have added also the Mercedes engine and the power units to the McLaren as well. So without a doubt, let's go for a race around Canada. It's time to have a look at today's grid for today's Canadian Grand Prix.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Alexander Albon, and Sainz, Ocon, Bottas, Norris and Sergio Perez, Stroll, Giovinazzi, Daniel Ricciardo and Gasly, Kvyat, Magnussen, Kimi Raikkonen and Roman Grosjean, Russell and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So yes, here we are, P11, we're driving as Lance Stroll around Canada. It's a favourite track of mine, so we'll see what we can do. I've had to do a short qualifying on it, so yeah, we're going to obviously go for soft to medium. No really point, although we would have three choice of tyres, there's no point. It's 25% race, and if you see my driver equipment, we know that doing that strategy doesn't really work. Favourite lights are out and away we go for the Canadian Grand Prix. It's a good start. We get ahead of Perez and Norris straight away on the line. Can we get even Bottas, who's had a poor start? His AI seems to have taken a little bit of a dive in recent. I'm not sure if he's had like a secret little upgrade since the last upgrade, but yes, we moved up into P7. Are we going to make that P6? We're having a look at Danny inside Verstappen Ocon, and he gives us the space, which is more than he gave to Verstappen. And now we're after Charles Leclerc as well. Sorry, Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc, excuse me. We do get Verstappen, and now we chase after Leclerc. Same overtake down the back straight with DRS this time, although we probably wouldn't have needed it against that illegal Ferrari power unit, of course, because Codemasters still haven't updated the performances after about 1,000 years of F1 2020, as Verstappen is coming back at us with DRS, I imagine, down the outside. We close the door down the inside. Obviously we got to try and squeeze him out there, otherwise he'll have the inside for turn 2. And Leclerc there, and we force Verstappen out, so much that Leclerc gets back in front of the Dutchman, as we're watching now, Carlos Sainz in his gold McLaren livery, powered by Mercedes-Benz. Unfortunately for him, what hasn't happened is the Mercedes reliability hasn't kicked in yet, and he's retired from the race, so he's out. We're coming into the pits at the end of lap 8. Not a lot really happened since then. Vettel is a little too far out to the road. 2.9 seconds off that average for F1 2020. See if Leclerc, I think he is going to come through. We've lost a little bit of time as well to Ocon and Bottas, but of course we come out of turn 2 here. Can we get round the... We're going to get ahead of Bottas, and we're behind Ocon as well. Bottas hasn't got past Ocon. We do get past Ocon at the hairpin. He's just like real life. He doesn't really... He's not the driver that... he's not the one that's going to take them forward to win world championships for Alpine, is he? In my opinion, I prefer maybe a Lundgaard or somebody else in that seat. I'm pretty sure he's only there next year because the fact Ricciardo's leaving. If Ricciardo wasn't leaving for McLaren, then they probably have Alonso and Ricciardo, which would be a mega lineup. But still, as we're watching Valtteri Bottas now, he's made an overtake on Sergio. Well, what was a very... Grosjean sort of got in the way, and Sergio Perez had a go at him. But he got in that, and now he's past Esteban Ocon, which of course puts him right back onto the tail of us. He's trying to go to the outside, but we do what we did earlier and squeeze him out. This is moving to the last stages of his laps. We jump to lap 17. Always have a terrible time getting the traction down on this corner, which allows the AI to go try and have a dive bomb. We are on the outside this time as opposed to the inside, but we do just keep it very ever so fine margins there and retain what is P5. As Albon has been overtaken, his AI is overrated. Bottas is having another go to the outside, but he hasn't made the move stick, and we're just going to close that door once again for Bottas and allow Ocon really to catch up. I'm not sure, Face just really tailed off in the end. Not really a lot we could do with that. I think it was just the fact that tyres had gone off, weren't able to push. We were running out of ERS as well. Compared to that, to the later seasons, Bottas is going to have another go. We defend to the inside again, and Bottas is going to have to stay behind. He's going to have to watch for Ocon though. This is up to the line. We're weaving, celebrate, and we cut Bottas off. I think it's brilliant. P5. I'm sure Stroll and the entirety of Canada would be happy if he got P5, considering the fact, well, he was considering where he spent the entirety of the German Grand Prix. But yes, that is where the results are. We finished P5, Perez P8. I thought he sort of got trapped behind Ocon and Bottas, and then the little DRS train, which sort of didn't really help. And Norris there as well. Down in P9, not really done. Verstappen had a front wing change. I don't think it was contact with us. I think it was contact with Leclerc that meant that he had to come into the pits. I'm pretty sure though, if he was behind us anyway in the pit lane, and I think he would have been held anyway by the cars coming in behind us. So yes, and here's actually the pit stop feature. You can see there Verstappen, Ricciardo as well as a front wing change on lap 1, which is why he really didn't get involved as well in the Grand Prix. But yes, if you have enjoyed this video, then leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and you see more episodes of the F1 2021 one as when they come out. Let me know which one you want to see next, because but this is pretty much the 3 that I wanted to get done. So if there's a particular one you want to see for next year's on the car, then on this year's game, then let me know in the comments below. But that's it. I'm going to leave it there. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your day, and goodbye.